Hi, and welcome to episode 41 of the Cat Lady podcast. My name is Andrea, also known as the Cat Lady. That's 2T, CATT, craft all the things. Even though I've been just knitting all the things pretty much as of late due to Winter Camp 2016, which is a whole big knitting and crocheting competition type thing, but I don't crochet much, so knitting all the things. Anyways, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Ravelry, all as the Cat Lady, 2 T's. Also, of course, on YouTube as Crafty Cat Lady, and I have a blog where I'm kind of keeping show notes, but my show notes are mainly in Ravelry, but I kind of have a abridged show notes on the blog. It's thecatlady.blogspot.com, so just Google the Cat Lady with 2 T's and you'll find out where I am. So, welcome. Welcome if you're new. Hope you like what you see. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back and hanging out with me. So, it is Thursday, January, did I write down the date? 21st, I think. 2016. Yes, I wrote down the 21st, so I'm assuming it's the 21st. I usually record on Wednesdays, however, I really did not feel like recording yesterday, so here I am today. So I'm a little thrown off. Monday, Emily didn't have school either, and I pulled David from school, so I'm all thrown off. So, yeah, yesterday I just didn't feel like it. I kind of feel like it's Friday, which is not a good feeling because it's not Friday, So anyways, my YouTube page is it's getting close to 500. It's at 406 as of this morning, so I will do a giveaway at 500 members. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube page, please go check that out and subscribe. Also join the Ravelry group because that's where I do all the giveaways and lots of fun stuff over there. So come check out the Cat Lady podcast group on Ravelry. This week we'll go over some podcast news, knitting, a little bit of sewing, some stash, and my weekly review, and then a brief camp update. Really don't have a lot to say about winter camp this week. We're just plugging along, but I'll have some updated points. Pretty much that's it, so I'll pop that in right at the end. So we'll start right into podcast news. If you want to introduce yourself, I will say hello to you. So this week's introductions, I have a good number of introductions this week, so my introductions are Linda Dawn 64. She's on Team Arctic Fox in Winter Camp. She is from the UK. She also crafts all the things. Knit, sew, crochet, drop spindles. She's a mom and a grandma, and she wishes she had more time to craft. She has got a full-time job, so yeah, that takes away from your craft time, darn it. So welcome. Just Beans is Marie from Detroit. She's from my neck of the woods then, because I'm not too far from Detroit. And actually I grew up in Redford, so I was really close to where she's at. So hello Marie. She knits and she says lots of nice things about the podcast, so thank you Marie, that was very sweet. And yes, you need to get a project bag because before project bags, I was the Ziploc bag queen too, so to keep your projects, so it's nice to have bags. Next is Yellow ZX5, who is Michael. He is a new podcaster. He has his own podcast. It's called the Gay Knitter Podcast. He's a riot. I love him. And if you love tea, he has like the amazing tea collection too, so he talks about his tea a lot. So he's doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers, so I will link up his YouTube in my notes and go check him out as well. And yeah, we'll do a giveaway. But he's good friends with Mandy, who is Mandy Pinecone Crafts, also new podcaster, but longtime podcaster friend. So check both of them out. I will link both of them. GeoGirl 11. I think that's an 11. Can't read my own writing. So GeoGirl is Georgia, and I met her at Rhinebeck. So hello again. So thanks for popping over to my group. The farther I get away from Rhinebeck, the more I want to go back, because originally I came home like, yeah, that was fun, but I don't know if I want to do it again. Yeah, I really want to go again, so I might see if I can work that out, I don't know. So I am going to Stitches, Midwest, in August. It's pretty much the plan, is a bunch of us are going to go and meet up, so I don't know if I can swing both trips, because those are two kind of big trips. But anyways, tangent. Yarning for a Smile is Kim in Alabama. She has 2 boys that she's been trying to get into crafts, but all they want to do is draw Star Wars ships, which is hilarious. But yes, I've been trying to get my kids into doing some crafty stuff, and not yet. So they're still pretty young. And speaking of her, she has a blog kind of a mini podcast where she does some reviews and Ravelry tips, and it's Yarning for a Smile, and that's the number 4.blogspot.com. And again, I'll put this in the show notes. And that will segue over to my self-promotion thread. She posted that there. If you have a Etsy store, a shop update, a blog, anything you want to kind of promote or talk about, you can post it in the self-promotion thread. So You So and So, which we have a giveaway going on now, has had a couple shop updates, and she's got a ton of bags on her site. I mean, like, you can just spend hours clicking through all her pattern for bags and pretty fabrics. So, but she's got some more up there. So that's You So and So, and then also Laura Claire Crafts has a few new bags in her shop. She's got a really pretty patchwork bag that was very nice, and then really nice like woodland animals, like gold leaf kind of looking bag. So check her Etsy store out as well. And again, all these will be linked on Ravelry. I'll probably write about them on the blog, I guess, but I'll actually link them in Ravelry because it's just so easy to link stuff in Ravelry compared to the blog. And then again, the yarningforsmile.blogspot.com that I talked about. So those were the shop updates. Giveaways. We have a giveaway going on right now for the You So and So tiger print bag. It's a large project bag. This is what a You So and So bag looks like. This is a medium bag, I think, or I think this is considered a medium bag, but it's like a, you know, box bottom wedge bag, which I'm in the works of drafting a pattern to make some of these myself. I don't have any zippers though, and I'm not experienced with zippers, so I need to buy some zippers and then figure out how to sew them in. I've done one zipper, so I know I can do it, but yeah, this is a nicely constructed bag. So the prize is a large size bag, and it's got this cool tiger on it, so I'll put a picture of the tiger bag. Just go into the thread. You have to be a group member, so make sure you're part of the group, and then go to her Etsy link that's posted and tell me what another bag that you like in her shop. And she also has a coupon going on, so until February 6th, I have a coupon codes thread as well, but the coupon is CATLady10, that's 2 T's, or 10% off up until February 6th. I will do the drawing for this bag next week. So I'll do the drawing next week, and then you'll have another week or so to use the coupon if you didn't win. So that's the plan. And then after that, next up is the Tangled Skein CA bag giveaway. She is revamping her shop and planning to have it updated by the end of the month, so maybe the beginning of February. I will be doing a giveaway for a custom sock size bag. So basically you can pick out whatever bag you want in her shop. So this is mine. You can't have this one. This one's mine. So it's like a knot style bag, like this. Very cool. I love my bag. It's got winter kitties on it. You can see that. And yes, I have a project that needs to go in there right now. So. And she also has a coupon code, and the coupon code's link. It's CATLady15 for, I don't know if it's the Cat Lady or the Cat Lady. I think I've written down back here. CATLady10, CATLady15, okay. So CATLady15 for 15% off a $10 minimum purchase on the Tangled Skein CA Etsy store. And again, I think her shop is on vacation right now, and she's doing a major overhaul update by the end of the month, but the coupon code is good until March 31st, 2016, so you have plenty of time. I will be hosting a virtual knit night, I still don't know which one to call it. A virtual knit night tomorrow, Friday the 22nd. Me and the Uncreative Crafter, who is Stormcoast on Ravelry, kind of been flip-flopping, hosting our weekends, and they've kind of been weekly. I started off kind of every other week, and now we've kind of picked up to weekly. So it's whenever one of us is available. Mine will start at 7:30 because I need to put the kids to bed at 7. So 7:30. Check back at everything's on the Ravelry group. So go to the Ravelry group for the VKN link, and I will post it around 7:30. All you need is a Google account, a Gmail account, or whatever to use Google Hangouts, and a webcam and microphone. Really, you don't need a webcam. You really just need a microphone. If we don't see you, it's not a big deal. We can hear you. And headphones are plus, kind of cuts back on some of the echoing. So that is all I have for the news segment. So on to the knitting segment, which is the big segment. So I have some finished objects. Last week I was working on the bow tie ascot scarf by Pam Powers, and last time you saw it, it was, like, I can't even show you where I was because I already have it all constructed, but it was probably like halfway through the second bow panel, or right at the second bow panel, so like right here. So not very far. So I pretty much did the whole thing. And how this works is, let's see, so this is, yeah, it's like, you kind of sew, you kind of fold the whole thing together and sew it in there. And I have a picture of me wearing this on Instagram. That's probably because, you know, it took me a minute to floof it around, and I don't know if I have, I think I have it on backwards. I don't know. There's a specific way to put it on. Let me see. Okay, yes, the wider side goes on the bottom. Let's try that again. Anyways, I will continue to talk about this. This is the Bow Tie Ascot Scarf by Pam Powers. It's a paid-for pattern on Ravelry. I used size 5 needles. I can't really see myself that well. But yeah, it's cute. I like it. The pattern's a pain. I really didn't like the pattern. There's a lot of left spots that I like. Ideally, I should sit down and redraft the pattern. That makes it a little more easier to follow because it's like line by line. And some of the lines are like, repeat row this, and then you go back to that row and it says repeat row that. So you're on like a scavenger hunt on what row you need to do. And then there's a lot of written out parts that could probably be shortened a little bit. And I'm not a pattern designer, so of course, you know, I can spout out all this stuff all I want. But following that pattern for me was a pain. This is the second time I've made it and I still had a hard time. Once I got into it, it was fine. And it's super cute. I really do like it. But this is for a friend. So this will not be staying with me. Hence why I kind of want to do it again. And this yarn, actually, I really like this yarn. This is a Lion brand Heartland. So it's just an acrylic yarn. But it's really soft. This is the Redwood colorway. It just works up real nice. I did on that same one that I did last time. It was also the Heartland. And I used one skein. I had, you know, a few, like 10 grams left or something. Maybe even more. No, I had about 10 grams left, yeah. So, I mean, it was a perfect size one skein project. And I really liked how the yarn worked out, but I actually threw this in the wash and dryer already to kind of, you know, set it, sort of block it, you know, and it came out real nice. So, very happy with the yarn, and I'm happy with the overall look of the pattern once it's done. After I get, really the tricky part is the bow construction, you know, all the increases and decreases and stuff. Once you get to this part, you do some short rows, but it's pretty simple. So it's really just the beginning part that's kind of a pain. But it's done. This was supposed to be my February project for camp. It was supposed to be for bonus points for being around your neck and being red. But again, I started it and I just wanted to get the thing done, so I just got it done. So I have a new project that's red and around my neck. So, and you'll see that soon. My next finished object, which was another like spur of the moment whim, just dropped what I was doing and did this, is the, oh, you know, I didn't write down the, oh, I think it was called Owl Two Ways. So it was a pattern that had two versions of an owl. It was a knit one and a crochet one. And it was free, because there is a paid-for pattern that's an owl that somebody in my camp did, and it was really cute. And I was like, oh, I really want to do one, but I didn't want to buy the pattern when I knew there was free owl patterns. But this is Dr. Hoot, because this is all the scraps of my Doctor Who scarf yarn. And what I did is I picked a version, or I picked a section of the scarf and followed the exact color pattern. So it started at tan, went purple, brown, yellow, gray, red, green. So that is a section of the scarf in color order. And I just did three rows of each, except for the bottom. I did all in the tan, because I think the tan is the most used color in the scarf as well. See, I had a purpose for all this. I crocheted the eyes, which I don't crochet very well, but they turned out okay. And I like the way that they kind of turned out the star. So it was 5 half double crochets in black, and then 3 double crochets in every row, every stitch for the top, I believe. And then a little just sewed on beak. Ideally, I wanted to make him a little fez and a bow tie. Also Doctor Who references, but you know, I've I've got so many things I'm working on. It just, okay, I entered that in the camp and was done with it. It is stuffed. It has a little big bag of rice at the bottom to keep it heavy, and then with stuffing. And yeah, I don't remember. I didn't write down who that pattern was by, but I used US 5 double pointed needles. And yeah, I got that done in a day, pretty much. I started it on the 15th and I finished it in like, I think I stuffed it on the 16th or something, yeah. And then yeah, the bow tie ascot I finished up on the 19th, so I was kind of just getting these things knocked out. So, on to my WIPs. I have a lot of WIPs. Because I've cast on so many things for some reason, because I have a problem. So, let's see, my first WIP is my Hitchhiker. And it is the Hitchhiker pattern by Martina Beam. And I'm using size 4 needles. And the yarn is Unicorn Poop by Love Knots, who is Rachel. She has a podcast, the Love Knots podcast, and an Etsy store, which she is also revamping her Etsy store a bit and adding more things, adding some more items that she's made, as well as going to be working on getting more yarn dyed, so stay tuned to hers. The last time I podcast, I was here. So I've essentially done, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about five little 5 teeth there. So in each row gets longer and longer. So, but it's coming along, and it looks beautiful. I love this colorway. Let me get it closer. Oh, there goes the yarn. But it got this weird like flashing and pooling that I just think looks cool. And it's funny because this is for the unofficial poop along, #poop along, between Jen, the Uncreative Crafter, and me, and some other people. I know Brandy, who is a friend of the podcast, is doing a Hitchhiker. Lynn from Two Tangles Games is doing a Hitchhiker, and they're not the same color. Me and Jen have the same color. Kathy, another friend of the podcast, is doing the Unicorn Poop Hitchhiker. And I've seen a few Hitchhikers pop up in camp here and there, and Michael from the Gay Knitter podcast might cast on a Hitchhiker as well, so it's like Hitchhiker madness. So, but it's a fun, easy pattern. It's perfect for a video knit night, a virtual knit night. It's perfect for the car. It's perfect for, this has been my go-to karate project. I need a new ball winder, because this is what my ball winder did to my yarn. So if anyone, like I think I asked last week, if anyone has ball winder recommendations, I probably should stop and like get this into an actual ball soon, but then it's in my use so-and-so bag. Like I said, size 4, US 4 needles. I'm using my knit picks. My needles, all my needles, like 90% of my needles are knit picks. All my circulars are knit picks, so if you see me knitting on circular needles, they're knit picks. In my use so-and-so bag. Sorry if I'm repeating myself a million times. Next is my sweater. I did a few rows. I didn't do a ton, but I did a few rows. It's in a super secret bag that I'll show you later in stash. And let's see. This is the Brick Sweater by Claire Lee. I'm using size 9 needles and Knit Picks Brava worsted in the Hunter colorway. Last week I was where that little blue dangly thing is. So, just a few rows. Starting some shaping. I should try it on because I have not tried it on, but I think it'll be fine. Hoping it'll be fine. This is an acrylic yarn, so it won't block. Won't really block much, so. So yeah, I've kind of been just rotating projects, picking up one here, picking one up there, and then casting out a million different things. So those were the 2 ones that I've seen. So let's see. The ones that you have not seen that have been cast on this week. Oh, let's see, 2 of them were cast on the 19th, 1 of them was cast on the 20th, so within the last 2 days. So, first is my next February red around the neck. Rachel of the Love Knots podcast finally uploaded a new video last week, or this week, or sometime. Maybe recently. It was post my podcast, but anyways. And she showed this, shawl that she made, and I was in love with it. And she showed the yarn that she was using for it. And again, I've been eyeing this yarn. So this is stash update as well. Some of these, well, most of these are kind of including stash updates. But anyways. Oh shoot, which reminds me, I forgot something upstairs. But anyways. This is the Lion brand Scarfy. Bulky weight. It's kind of a gradient. This is the cranberry black color. Acrylic. Kind of squishy, soft. But this is the Linus shawl, and it's really, all it is it's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's a very simple asymmetrical shawl. So a straight up garter, easy peasy, even though I already screwed up. I missed an increase. You can tell right here. I screwed up on the increases somewhere there because there's like a lump here. Or like I increased too much. I don't know what I did. I did something wrong there, but I wasn't going to take it out. So just started it. But I did this all in like half an hour. It's like I just sat down and whipped this out. So this will work up fast. Because I haven't really touched it since. But I cast it on. Yeah, I cast it on the 19th and worked on it for like an hour, half hour or something like that. And then that's it. But I like how it's gradiating from the black, the red, and it'll kind of keep going back and forth. So this will be my red around the neck project for February. So this does not need to be done until anytime in February. And that is in my little girl larger bag. It's not really, I was kind of calling it a sweater bag. It's definitely a bulky shawl bag. That's what we're going to change it to. More of a shawl size. Or any kind of bulky project bag. So, there's that one. Next is this is totally experimental, totally probably the worst idea I've ever had, but I'm going with it. Again, more stash. I cast on the Color Affection, which is a paid for pattern. Someone gifted it. Did Sarah gift it to me? Somebody gifted it to me for my birthday. I want to say it was Sarah, Canadian knitter, but I don't remember now. That was a while ago. My birthday was in October, so. But it was gifted to me. It was on my wish list. So, but it is a pattern that calls for fingering weight yarn, and I don't have enough of any fingering weight yarn, and I'm really antsy to cast it on for some reason because I really like it. And let's see, I have a picture of it. So I kind of went through all the project pages. So there's what it looks like. It's got a bunch of stripies and stuff in it. It's 3 colors. It's by Vera Valamaki. I don't know. I don't know the A with 2 dots. But I'm getting nervous. I don't think it's gonna be as big as it's supposed to be because I've kind of altered the numbers. I calculated the gauge. I went by that and kind of worked out and pretty much altered the pattern numbers. I mean, my first section does look, and it's hard because it's scrunched up on this needle. I feel like I need to pull out my longer cable, my 60-inch cable, which I might do and get it on there just to see how it looks stretched out. But I've done the first section in the 1 color, and I think it looks similar to the pattern as far as the shape. And then I've started the second section, oh, that's backwards, of the stripes. I don't know if I have enough yarn. This yarn was a little pricey. Even with the coupon, it was a little pricey for what it was. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. But it's super pretty. I really like the way the yarn feels. It's super soft and squishy. It's an 8-ply. It says it's DK, which is why I'm adjusting the pattern, but it really, maybe it is. I don't know. It's hit or miss whether that's DK or not. I mean, when I hold it next to a fingering, it certainly looks similar. So, but it, I'm knitting it on size, did I write down the size? I think these are size 10s. The original pattern calls for like size 6 or something. But I'm trying to stretch the yarn. So it's on a size 9. Okay, well I'm size 9. Maybe I should have went to a 10. Size 9. And I'm just altering everything. And all the alterations I will list in my project page if you're interested. Someone else has used this yarn to make one, and she didn't have the best pictures as far as the final size and everything, so I don't know. So here's hoping. If not, I guess I'll be ripping it out, doing something else with the yarn, or I'll be buying. Well, yeah, I don't know. I might buy more yarn too if I need to. I might have to, no matter what. So that's that, and I will discuss the yarn in a moment. And then, lastly, cast on yesterday, I've been talking about knitting my husband some socks. I noticed that Michael's was having Patton's Croy on sale. So yesterday I stopped in to Michael's and got a few balls of Patton's Croy to make Jim some socks, and then I cast on, and they look huge. I tried it on his foot. I tried it on his foot multiple times, and I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine, but it just looks massive because it's like, it's huge. I mean, because that looks like, I just don't even know. That looks huge. I cast on 30 and increased to 72, size 1.5. So going through project pages, that sounds about right for a men's foot. You know, that's like, I feel like I could fit both my feet in there. And I don't think his foot's that big. It might be a little big. I don't know. I've put it on his foot. It's hard to put it on his foot with DPNs, I'll admit. So, he says it's fine if it's a little loose, but I don't know. I'll keep going with it. I might frog all these projects, I don't know. So, but, you know, this is why I'm doing this first in this yarn before I start the Christmas socks, because I kind of want to get a handle on what his foot size is, what stitch count works for him before I cast on the Christmas socks, which don't need to be done until next Christmas anyway. So, but this is the Patton's Croy 4-ply in the blue striped rag color. So, manly. I like it. Look how it's turning out. So, did some of that today and yesterday. So those are on my WIP. So that, yeah, I have 5 things in progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing that needs to be done except for the Linus shawl needs to be done by February. I've gotten all my bonus points for January. So I got my color designer item. So I'm pretty much good. I'd like to get the socks going, and then I'll start the shawl. I'll work more on the shawl, and of course the hitchhiker, and of course the sweater. Like, I feel like I should probably devote. I just need to keep rotating. I really want to get the color affection done because I'm just really concerned if it's going to work out. So that's probably going to see a lot of love. Well, it's kind of fun switching colors and stuff. So, all right. So that was it for knitting. On to sewing. I did a little sewing. So, long story short, my husband took one of my bags away, saying to use it, saying, okay, I'm going to use this until you make me a bag. And not that I needed the bag he took, but it was kind of like a kick in the pants, like, okay, I got to work on your bag. So, and I have been slowly working on it, so it's like I had it cut out, I had it pinned, I had part of it sewed, so I finally sat down this week and finished. And he needed 2, and then I needed 1 for Brandy. And she made me a bag, so I'll show you. So here's the one for Brandy, which she's already seen it. So, and they're all Mario, so they were all pretty easy because they're all the same fabric. So it's a Mario bag with kind of a cool pink and black interior. So that was Brandy's. Yeah, my husband picked this up. I'm like, that one's not yours. I'm like, I didn't think you wanted pink on the inside. He's like, oh. So then this is my husband's. So this is for the Wii. So it was narrower and longer. So this is the fit the Wii U. So when we travel, if he's taking the Wii U, sometimes he takes it to his parents' cottage when we go over the visit and stuff. Or if we go somewhere. So it's the same fabric. Kind of blue interior, but it's shaped to fit the Wii U. It's just a slipcover kind of thing. And then his other bag, which is in use, is to hold a bunch of cords and stuff. I don't know what cords are in here right now. It's just got a bazillion cords in here, but same thing. Glue on the inside, so it's already in use. Paracord drawstring top. And that was it. So that was just a little bit of sewing. But I got something done, so that was good. So that's it for sewing, and on to stash. I forgot something upstairs, but I'll just pop in a picture of it because, oh, seeing a needle. So, I went last Friday, I think it was last Friday, after I saw the Linus shawl on Rachel's podcast. Yeah, so it was last week. I'm like, I'm going to Joann Fabrics. I have coupons. Their yarn's not on sale anymore. I'm going to get some yarn. And they also have a new yarn there that I've been kind of wanting to try out. It's brand new. It's an Australian merino. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go into my coupons. I have a little bit left on my gift card. So I went in. I got the Scarfie. So the cranberry black, and I got 2 of them though. So I got the cranberry black, which you saw. I'm not gonna show that again. And I got the cream taupe. So I'll put a picture of that here because I left it upstairs. But the same thing. So I might make 2. My plan is to make 2 of those shawls with it. So one of the red black and one of the cream brown. So I'm excited about those. I should have started the brown one just to do it real fast and see what it looks like. But oh well. And then I went and picked out the yarn for the, now I didn't really know if I was going to do the color affection, and I left that upstairs too. Alright, okay, I'll be right back. I left everything upstairs. I'm just going to go get it because I want to talk about it. Okay, so here is the cream taupe in the Scarfie. So that's a pretty neutrally color, so that'll be nice. And I did have the other one here, so I went upstairs for nothing. Anyways, so here is the color affection yarn. So it is called Kleck Heaton Australian Superfine Merino. And it really is nice. I'll admit it's nice. It's a little pricey. There's the label. But it's like a nice fine merino yarn that Joann's. I couldn't pass it up. I had to at least try it once. 100% wool. 142 yards, 65 grams. So a little over 2 ounces. And it was like $15. So like, you know, indie dyed merino, 100 grams is like 26, you know, for just a standard merino. And, you know, you'd spend, so this would be $30. I mean, I guess you'd be $30 for a little more than 100 grams, 120 grams. Still, seems a little pricey. Now, with a coupon, you know, I got one of these for, I think I only had a 40% coupon. So it was like, I don't know, I'm not mathing right now. But anyways, still, if 50% off coupon, it'd be $7, $7.50 or whatever. So it was like $9 or something. So it's still kind of on the high end, you know, especially for being a Joann Fabrics kind of line. But, again, I had coupons and I had gift cards. I still went over and I went over my gift cards. But, after the other stuff too. But, yeah, I'm gonna try this. But I bought 2 of the gray, dark gray. So that was, I'm almost through a whole ball, so I'm a little nervous. But this isn't, it's now, in this section it's every other stripe. In the next section it'll be every 3rd. So, but they are getting longer, so I don't know. And I bought one of these, which I might need to pick up the second one of these. And this is the peacock colorway, which it comes up terribly. Not terrible. It's teal. It's not such a bright blue. Like I was holding it up showing everyone on the VKN last week and it just looked really bright blue. It still looks pretty blue. It's more of a deeper teal, so kind of hard to portray the color. Let's see what it looks like against this. Because better. Because it's not that bright blue of the book. It's more of a teal, so. And then the mustard color, which is the one I'm currently working with too. So yeah, so I'm doing the charcoal top, the mustard yellow charcoal, and then it'll go to the, I keep calling it charcoal because that's what I thought the color was, dark gray. So we have dark gray top, mustard dark gray, and then it'll switch into mustard dark gray teal, peacock. And then the edging, the whole edging will be the peacocks. I might need to pick up another one of these for the edge. No idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it. So, and hoping it works out. And I'm hoping it's a decent size. You know, it's huge in this picture. I have a feeling it's not going to be that huge. I don't know. I'm trying to math. I'm trying to do the math to make it equivalent. And I will block out because it has some stretch to it for sure, so I will block it a bit. And I did gauge it off that too. I kind of stretched it a little bit to gauge it because, you know, I will block it out. And then I picked up the, you saw the Croy striped blue rag. Well, I also picked up 2 of the Patent Croy Socks Effects in the Cascade colors. So when I'm done with those socks, I can do these socks for hubby as well. So I like the Patent Croy. It's a little rough, but it's, you know, rugged. I think it's perfect for men's socks, I'd say. The colors, their colorways are perfect for men's colors. I mean, they have a lot of nice, just darker, neutrally colorways. So, and then I got a package in the mail from Brandy, who is a friend of the podcast. And I knew this bag was coming. We kind of did a bag swap. She offered to make me a bag, actually, and then I'm like, well, I'll make you one too, because, you know, it was very nice of her to offer a bag. So, but I picked out the fabric and everything, so it's a sweater bag. It's got cool cats on it. They're like Halloween cats. And then look at this awesome purple satin interior. So this is cool. It's got a nice little handle. So this is where the color affection will now be going, because I need a bag for it. Actually, yeah, I had my blanket squares in here. Well, first I had my sweater in there. Then I switched bags for my sweater. And then I put my blanket. I'm like, okay, I'll put my blanket squares in here. Well, then I started working on this thing, and I'm like, okay, I really need a bag for this, because I was just kind of just carrying it around in chunks. So this stuff is kind of like staticky for some reason. So I'm hoping that doesn't. I might have to like spray the finished object with like static guard or something, because it's definitely like sticking to my arm. Okay, so now there's this bag. The lining gets a little stuck sometimes because of the satin. Okay. So then she had a special bonus package in there that I had to open on the VCAN, which so happened to be that night. That this was like this year's Christmas present. She's like kind of like spacing out, because if you're like me and half of the other group, we haven't sent out our presents from last Christmas, so I still have everyone's presents to send out and to finish working on. And so Brandy sent hers already for last year. So then this year, she's like, I'm gonna just start randomly drawing a name, and because there's like 10 of us, so 1 per month. That's almost the whole year. So 1 per month, she's gonna send out her present, and it's kind of be like a Christmas present. So that's a great idea. And maybe as soon as I get out last year's Christmas presents, I can start working on this year's Christmas presents. So, but anyways, first I got lucky and was first, and she already was sending the other bag anyway, so she sent me another bag, and it's a BVA bag, and it's a little bit bigger. So my sweater, this was deemed the sweater bag. So this is the BB-8 bag, and then of course on the inside, bright orange. Because how could it not be? How could it be any other color than orange? So, very exciting. Love this bag. So this is now my sweater bag, because it is a bit bigger than, it's taller. It's the same width, it's just taller, so it can fit more in there. So that's, so it's now my official sweater bag for my work. So, yay, thank you, Brandy. And she got to watch me open it, so that's fun. So that is stash. I've also been working on organizing all my stash, so all my stash is now up to date on Ravelry. Like everything. I don't have pictures of the Scarfie and the Croy, because I just bought that. No, I do have pictures of the Scarfie. I don't have pictures of the Croy, I think that's it. Or maybe I don't have pictures of the Scarfie. I don't know. I have pictures of the majority of my stash, but everything is on there. All my fiber is on there. I've reorganized everything, so I'm going to insert a quick video of my fiber stash, which is over in that corner. I'm sitting by my wheel because I miss my wheel, and I just thought maybe I could just keep it company a little bit since I'm not spinning on it. But I have my fiber stash updated, and all in Ravelry. Everything photographed, and then I have my yarn all updated, and then, so yeah, I'll post in the video of my fiber collection and my yarn organization upstairs. And I will see you in a minute. Okay, weekend review. I'm in the basement with the kitties, wearing a robe because I just can't handle all the cat hair. Because I'm wearing dark blue pants and a red sweater. So, and he will leave a big pile of hair all over me. And of course the heat just kicked on, so it's gonna be a little muffly. But anyways, so weekend review in my cozy chair, in my robe, with my cat. So, nothing happened this week, essentially. Let's see, what did I write down? I went out with a friend on Thursday. We went out to dinner. I did a bunch of clothes shopping last Monday, but she wanted to go to the tall girl store. It's called Long Tall Sally, and there's like literally only like 2 in America, and one happens to be in Southeast Michigan. So went to the tall girl store. It used to be called Tall Girl, so I still call it that. But yeah, everything there is for, you know, tall people, tall women. So, and sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes they have a good selection. Sometimes they have old lady selection. Everything's very pricey, but you know, if I find something good, then sometimes I'll get it. So, old lady selection this time. So nothing real good. My friend got a coat because she needed a winter coat. So that was good. That was good. She had some gift cards. I gotta adjust real quick. Woo. Okay. Try to cover up all my pants because he's gonna come back, right? You gonna come back? Come on. He's kind of ADD. So anyway, so we went to the tall girl store and did that, and then we went out to dinner to this amazing Italian place. So yeah, that was Thursday, and then oh yeah, she had a buy one get one free dinner coupon, so it was like cheap, amazing dinner. So that was awesome. So we had a good time there. So then Friday I did a VKN. I got to open my package and had fun there. And then Saturday we took Emily to karate since we didn't get a chance to go last week. During the week. It's like Wednesday, like Tuesday is usually the day we go. So Tuesday rolled around and I didn't feel like going. I think it was snowy, and so I asked her, "Do you want to go to karate?" She said, "No, let's go tomorrow." And then the next day, what happened the next day? Why didn't we go on Wednesday? I don't remember why we didn't go on Wednesday, but we just didn't go, and I kind of thought, all right, we'll just go Saturday. So we went Saturday, and it actually went well. Jim got to come with us because he doesn't get to see her do karate much, so that was the first time he saw her in the big kid class too, so that was nice. So we did the karate, and then we all went to, to lunch to our favorite Mexican place, so that was cool. And then what else did we do Saturday? Oh, then Saturday I went and got new boots, so I've been in the market for some new, just fashion boots, so to speak. I usually just wear little shorty boots with my jeans and stuff, and I've been wearing the same pair for like 2 years or a year and a half, and they're pretty much just like, spent. So I finally got a new pair, and they pretty much look exactly like my other pair, so that's good. Same brand, just slightly updated style, I guess. But so I'm very excited. My old ones are so comfortable though. They're so broken in and soft, and like just molded to my foot. So now I put on the new ones, and it's like they're stiff. And I bought some inserts to put in there. They're not uncomfortable, but they just don't feel like the other ones. So. They need to be broken in. So I was kind of hesitant to even keep them. Okay, I don't know what I was talking about. My phone rang, my grandma called, so I just had a 10-minute conversation with my grandmother. So anyways. I got boots. I think that's what I was talking about. So I got boots Saturday. Sunday, I don't remember. Probably didn't do much. Monday was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so Emily didn't have school, and I ended up arranging so David didn't have school, and we went out to breakfast and just had a lazy, kind of a PJ day. So that was kind of nice. Did some knitting and just lounged around with the kids. So Tuesday, then we went to karate, and same old. And then yesterday I did a little shopping. That's why I didn't podcast yesterday. I did like a half grocery shopping trip. I went to Michael's. Didn't have any notes written, like whatever. So, and instead cast on more things and did that kind of thing. So, did a bunch of laundry this weekend. Reorganized my drawers in my closet space. I put up a little rack for my sweaters. So yeah, organization week apparently. So, and that's it. Not much going on in the next, we're in this weekend. Gonna get some stuff done around the house. And Emily doesn't have school again on Monday for professional development day or whatever, teacher development day. So teachers have to go in, but Emily doesn't. So yeah, I haven't decided if I'm just gonna, I'll probably not switch David's schedule. I'll just leave it as is. I don't like to make too many changes on David's schedule. So we'll just take it how it is, whatever. So that's it. That's all I got for this week. Hopefully I get a lot of knitting done between now and the next time I podcast, so that I can show you a bunch of progress instead of just I did a row here, I did a row there. They all look the same, so. My cat's scratching on the stairs. Come here, Sadie, are you gonna come say hi? Well, there, you can kind of see her peeking. She lives on the steps, like this cat. That's where she sleeps all the time, right on the stairs, so. What are you doing up there? Girl. So that's it for the regular podcast. I have a very brief winter camp update that I will do right now, so stay tuned if you'd like to hear about that, but I really don't have anything to say except for our points. So hope to see you next week. Hope everyone has a good week, and happy knitting, sewing, crocheting, all the things. Okay, winter camp. Hello, snow leopards. I tallied our points this morning. We have broken 3,000 points, so we're at 3,090 actually, and maybe a little bit more. I sent somebody a message asking about the color. I think she can get some bonus points, so we might be at 3110 if we get the extra bonus points. I have lots of things on the needles. I'm not going to go into all of them right now, so if you want to see what I'm working on and you haven't checked out the podcast, head on over to the knitting segment. So as soon as the little knitting header starts, see what I'm working on for camp. Lots of fun things. And as far as the points of the other teams, I went through all the teams and jotted down their points. Some of them aren't as current, so again, as of today, we're at 3,090. The Team Panda's at 2018 as of the 16th. The Team Arctic Fox is at 2515 as of the 18th. Team Ermine is at 2096 as of the 18th. Team Arctic Wolf is right close at 2948 as of the 19th, so that is the team to watch out for. Team Polar Bear is at 1702 as of the 16th, and Team Snowy Owl is at 2384 as of the 16th. So all of the ones that are from the 16th, there could be a lot extra added in there too. So today's the 21st, so yeah, the ones of the 19th, probably most current. So we're hanging on there. It's not even a month in, so keep it up. I have lots of projects on the needles, so hopefully I'll be whipping those out. I've been doing pretty good. I've been pretty happy with myself. I got all my bonus points for January, and I got a couple bigger projects done, you know. So, and keep going, keep plugging along. So that's all I got for camp. There's really not a lot. Oh, no, I do have something else. That's right. Okay, team bonus point option, or opportunity. So I was going to do an Instagram opportunity. Oh, and if you have not watched, I'm in my robe because I'm in the basement and the cats kind of keep cuddling on me, and so I'm trying to preserve my clothes. So anyways, that is why I'm in my robe. So opportunity. So get on Instagram, post your WIPs, and you can enter multiple WIPs. So whatever you're working on, if you have multiple WIPs, post your WIPs with the hashtag. What was I going to make the hashtag? Team Snow Leopard WIPs. Just, we'll do it that way. I don't know if I should do, no, we'll just do it that way. Team Snow Leopard WIPs. So you have, until the next time I podcast, maybe. I think I'm missing a week. I don't know if I'm missing a week in here of points, but whatever. I'll work it out. So Team Snow Leopard WIPs. Do a Instagram post of all your WIPs. So if you have more than one WIP, you can put multiple entries in there, and I will do a random draw from the Instagram hashtag. So make sure make sure I am following you if you're private. So message me. I think I tried to follow most of you, so I'm pretty sure I'm following all of you that have Instagram. But again, And I'm sorry if you don't have an Instagram. You know, I'm trying to just make different ways for points. So the last point was through the podcast, and one of the members, and she was kidding, but she was in New Zealand, I think, and she was like, I was sleeping. So it's like, okay, it's not, I can't always be fair for every single person. So you know, so for those who, but the Instagram one will work for anybody who's got Instagram at least. So you'll have a few days to post some WIPs, and I'll do a drawing sometime next week for 25 bonus points. And that's it. So keep it on, and I will update you more with points and whatever else is going on next week.